So the college football 26 video game deluxe cover, we believe, was leaked. All right, you see a lot of different faces. You see Jeremiah Smith on there. You see Kirby Smart. You see Kenny Dillingham. But you know who wasn't on there? Was the one Steve Sarkisian and Arch Manning. Steve Sarkisian told the Houston Touchdown Club, "Yeah, we said thanks, but no thanks," to making that trip out to the Rose Bowl to do that little photo shoot deal. Now, if you watch this show, you know with every fiber of our being, we love, respect, and appreciate the college football 25 and 26 eventually video game from EA Sports. But I'll tell you what, dude, I absolutely loved that Arch and Sark said, you know what, no, we're cool on that. I'll explain why right now. Before we do that, make sure you are subscribed right here to the On3 YouTube channel. College football, nothing but college football year-round. If you're a sicko, you're about that life, go ahead and make sure you're locked in. Texas fans, if you subscribe, it lets us know to do more Texas content. So thank you in advance for that. Now, here's my first thought on this. As much as I love the video game, for Texas to be as close as they were the last couple of years, it came down to the margins, right? Came down to literally one play against Washington. It came down to a play against Ohio State that totally swung that game in the fourth quarter. If you show me where your time is going, I'll show you what you care about. And I have to believe now, Arch Manning and Steve Sarkisian saying no to this. I want to guesstimate now that their time was probably going to something towards football, going towards something to get to the top of the college football mountain. This is not me saying that Kirby Smart doesn't care as much about them when it comes to winning or care as much as them when it comes to winning national championships, or Caleb Downs or Ryan Williams or Ryan Day. I'm not saying that, but I am saying for Texas, if you're a Texas fan, does it really matter that Arch and Steve Sarkisian weren't there? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But when you look at how your season's ended, you got a 13-yard play to go to the national championship. If you complete a pass to Adonai Mitchell, you win. And you go play Michigan for a chance at the whole darn thing. Pass is incomplete. Okay. Against Ohio State, we mentioned this already, but it's fourth quarter, chance to punch it in and tie it up. Okay, like, hey, we might have a shot to turn the tide in our favor and go play for a national championship if we finish this thing out once it gets tied up. Game goes how it goes. It's literally been the margins for Texas. It's literally been a bounce of a ball, a play here, a play there. If it's coming down to a play here or a play there, my thought process is you don't know when in your preparation that play is going to be prepared for, or when what you do behind closed doors is going to equate to making that play. Now, this isn't me saying that if Texas had prepared differently against Washington, they would have won the game, or if Texas had been more prepared against Ohio State, they would have won the game. But I don't know, and nobody will know is kind of the point here. So does them missing the photo shoot mean they're going to win the national championship? No, that's not what I'm saying. Also, I'm not even saying that Texas won't still be on the cover of this game some way, somehow. But if they do get on the cover, it won't be because they made the trip out to the Rose Bowl. It'll be because EA Sports came to Austin, Texas, got flicked up with Sark and Arch and made their own cover. Going to the Rose Bowl is probably, like a 3-day commitment? Have to imagine it's like a travel day out there, photo shoot, maybe travel back that day, probably take a day to recover, or maybe you travel back the next day and you have a day getting back on a normal time. Isn't this refreshing, though, if you're a Texas fan? Because for the longest time before Sark got there, even Sark's first year, what was the prime accusation for Texas? Bad culture. Culture's not great internally. Guys care a lot about things football can do for them. They care about being verified on Instagram and Twitter and all the things that being a Texas football player can do for you and the Texas football persona. Arch and Sark are saying, no, we're good on that. We're good on the publicity of what this whole thing can give us, at least when it comes to making a trip out to the Rose Bowl. Now, I also think it's fair for us, as we unpack this story, to at least address the Arch Manning thing from a year ago. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Arch Manning a year ago, when everyone's opting into college football 25, he says, no, I'm good. I'm not going to do that. This felt very Manning camp-ish, where Arch had already said before he wasn't going to take NIL money until he became the starter at Texas. If you were in the college football 25 video game, you would have gotten NIL money. Also, it felt a lot like they were trying to maybe stay out of the spotlight as much as possible. We all understood now that plan backfired, and Arch Manning actually became more in the spotlight than he was before because everyone was opting into the video game, and that was the normal thing to do. So what does the Manning camp do? They adapt to that situation. Arch is in a commercial saying he's going to be in the game. It shows him with Eli Manning, and they're running college football 25. Notably now, Arch Manning was playing in practice in the video game. Was not playing in the actual video game with himself, just saying. But with that being said, I don't think it's a thing where we see Texas like turn heel here and they end up being like actually at that shoot, but it was a thing where Texas got their own shoot in the Rose Bowl. Again, if they're in this game, or if they have a cover rather, it'll be because EA Sports goes to Austin. The bottom line, this to me isn't that same situation. I think they're different. So all that's to say now, Arch and Sark, take of it what you want. To me, it just says that they're all the way dialed in to getting over the hump of 2025 and winning a national championship. But looking forward to hearing y'all's thoughts on this. I get it may not be the biggest thing in the world. I get it may not actually equate to a national title. But again, show me where your time is. I'll show you what you care about. Arch and Sark making it very clear their time being dedicated towards winning football games. So that's our thoughts on that. Make sure you're locked in. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time.